Good day everyone, I am Casey Eras and I'm third reporter. Let's proceed our topic about the design qualitative research for working with Facebook data. Facebook scale and data. Facebook immense user base and the vast amount of data. It generates text, image, videos, likes, and shares. Make it a rich source for social research. While quantitative methods are common, the sheer volume of data necessitate qualitative approaches to answer how and why questions. Qualitative research focuses on qualitative research, unlike quantitative research which focuses on how much and how many, aims to understand the underlying reasons and processing. It seeks insights into how individuals and organizations use Facebook and how they understand its role in their lives. Qualitative methods efficiency. Qualitative approaches are considered more efficient than quantitative methods or understanding a user's identity, behaviors, and social relationships within the Facebook context. The text suggests that qualitative analysis excels at capturing this nuanced aspect. There are 5 steps in qualitative research, like selecting theoretical and conceptual framework. This initial step involves establishing the theoretical lens and conceptual framework that will guide the research. It sets the stage for understanding the social phenomena being investigated on Facebook. Choosing a method. This step focuses on selecting the appropriate qualitative research methods to be employed. The text mentions interviews and qualitative content analysis as 2 key methods. Sampling. This involves identifying and selecting the specific Facebook data like user, posts, and groups, etc. that will be analyzed. The sampling strategy will depend on the research question and chosen method and data collection. This stage involves the actual gathering of the Facebook data on the chosen sampling strategy. And last, rethink decision and of method. This iterative step allows for adjustment to the research method based on the data collected and emerging insight. It acknowledges the dynamic nature of a qualitative research and the need for flexibility. And let's proceed the topic about digital and non-digital. Researching digital practices as situated activities in every later life. Rejection of digital or non-digital divide. The chapter challenges the traditional separation of online and offline social lives in research, arguing that this distinction is artificial and obscures the intertwined nature of digital and material experiences. Focus on translated activities. The research focuses on understanding how digital practices are embedded within shape every life, acknowledging the fluidity and interconnectedness of online and offline worlds. Qualitative approach. The chapter advocates for qualitative approach to studying digital practices, emphasizing the importance of understanding people's experiences, feelings, and emotion related to their digital engagement. Mixed method design. The proposed methodology combines qualitative data generation techniques with the analysis of digital data and online participant observation, offering a more comprehensive understanding of the research subject. And research goal to understand how older adults utilize social media in their daily lives, focusing on the quality and nature of their social connections. And last, methodology. The study employed a digital team ethnography, a translative approach that considered both in-person and online interaction. This involved a multi-methods approach combining secondary digital data, analysis of online materials like pamphlets, leaflets, and course guidelines from sociocultural centers for older people. Data was collected using web scraping techniques, field notes, ethnographic participants observation generating field notes some session before, during, and after training participants on digital technologies. These notes were collected, expanded, and analyzed by multiple researchers. Research sites. The fieldwork was conducted in four sociocultural centers for older adults in both urban and rural areas of Catalonia, Spain. The selection of this center was influenced by the availability of courses on digital technologies for older people. And last, the data analysis. The data analysis focuses on rating text, image, and interfaces, employing a multimodal approach. So now, our last of this is this section focuses on case study of Eva, a social media manager for Sociocultural Center, illustrating the digital practices for older adults. Eva role: Eva manages a center Facebook page, actively publishing news like photos and information relevant to the community. She acts as a key link between the center and its member through social media. Eva digital practices. While familiar with various apps like WhatsApp, Twitter, and Eva's primary digital engagement center and around email and Facebook. She uses Facebook to share information, videos, and slideshows, demonstrating a proactive approach to communication. Her online activity extends to YouTube for learning purposes. Social connections. Eva's social media use primarily connect her with the center community and friends rather than her family. This highlights how digital tools can facilitate social interactions within specific groups. Methodology. The analysis of Eva's digital practices is integrated with observation of her actions and discussion with her, illustrating a qualitative approach that combines direct observation with analysis of digital outputs. The text discussing a qualitative research study on the digital practices of older people. That study used a mixed method approach, combining observation of digital practices with interviews and analysis of social media data. The researcher aimed to understand how older people use social media and emotional impact of this interaction. The study highlights the importance of considering the broader social context of digital practices and avoiding a fragmented view of people's life. A case study of a participant named Carmen is presented to illustrate the research findings. The researchers emphasize the value of using multimodal data to capture the effectivity in social media interactions. And that's all for our discussion. And God bless you all. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Kiosatilia, and today my report called Three Kabuok. And the first song report is a Facebook discourse-oriented ethnography of Greek Jewish heritage. This study by Salome Boakala and Demetres Serafis explores how Greek Jewish heritage and Holocaust memory are constructed and discussed on Facebook. The research adopts an interdisciplinary qualitative approach, combining critical discourse studies or CDCS and multi-sited ethnography to analyze online discourse. Ang kuanyas is katong sa the COVID-19 pandemic intensified digital interactions proving the growing influence of Facebook, Twitter, and other platforms on social communication. The study highlights the complex relationship between digital network and online communities, emphasizing how social actors shape discourse. So, ang kuan niya is katong kanang kuan niya ang highlight sa complex relationship sa ano, digital network o online communities. Second report is Designing Qualitative Discourse Analysis Research with Twitter. So, sa Twitter na sa takay, manam sa Facebook. So, this study by Samuel Beneath explores how Twitter can be used as a platform for qualitative discourse analysis, particularly in political and social research. The study highlights Twitter's role as a multi-party, temporarily fluid, and highly intertextual medium, making it a key space of public discourse. So, Twitter is as a public sphere since its launch in 2006 pa. Twitter has become a major space for political communication, often divided along ideological lines or sa liberal, conservative. Sa effective politics, the platform fosters emotional engagement, papa, saan Papacharici, 2014, where users from bonds based on shared sentiments rather than logical debate. Elite versus grassroots influence. There is an ongoing debate on whether Twitter is controlled by elite media and political actors. Adi et al. 2014, or it is empowers everyday users to engage in political discourse. So, while Twitter is seen as an interactive medium, it is more accurate to say it has interactive potential, where participation is often weakly engaged and casual. So, napos siya mga study nga kuan sa kuan Twitter kung say gamit niya. Pwede ang Twitter sa katong sa una hangtod karon ata can be used as a platform for qualitative discourse analysis. So yun lang. Let's go sa ika-3 na report. Designing qualitative research for working with blogs and data. This study by Elena Wilson and Nicole Johnson explores how blog as a valuable tool for qualitative research, particularly in the context of online data collection. The importance of digital research method has grown, especially following the COVID-19 pandemic, which pushed researchers toward remote data collection strategies. So nagpo siya atong nag COVID-19. Isa ang kuan kanang working with blogs as data. Blogs as a research tool. Blogs are increasingly used in health, social science, education, and business as source of qualitative data. expanding research band areas. Blogs help researchers overcome geographical limitations, allowing studies to reach a broader audience. Advantages of blogs. Na yung mga advantages ang vlogs. Asynchronous communication makes blogs accessible across different time zones. Blogs provide a rich multimodal format that can include text, images, and multimedia content. Challenges and ethical concerns. Blog research is highly visible and carries risk of exploitation and privacy breaches. So na siya advantages ang blogs and na siya ethical concerns. Maura to. Thank you.
Hey everyone! Today, I'll discuss the topic Instagram as a site for research and designing qualitative research for working with social media big database. Designing qualitative research with Instagram. Instagram is a site for research. Instagram, a mobile phone app, is more than a social media platform heavily focused on sharing photographs and images. Instagram users typically post a photograph or short video that can be shared not only on Instagram but across other social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter with an accompanying link textual comment. Instagram users can follow other users on the platform, leading to connection between individuals, groups, and communities of users. Instagram is a platform that allows users to share visuals information for various purposes, including sharing images and videos. Its features include like hashtags, mentions, tags, and geotags, which provide content and identifiers for main subjects, concepts, events, and emotion. There are hundreds of thousands of hashtags on Instagram, with new ones created every minute. However, using these features in research can be problematic. Instagram has changed significantly since its inception with new features added to respond to changing market and cultural trends. Instagram research can be approached in various ways, including single image focused research, topic focused research, and users focused research. A single image focused research follows a significant image on Instagram, such as Beyonce's pregnancy post. Topic focused research focuses on a specific topic area and its presentation on Instagram. For example, research on breastfeeding can explore how breastfeeding is represented and discussed on Instagram, shaping notions of motherhood and privacy. Next is user-focused research involves the users themselves, who can be interviewed about their use, their posts, or observed on Instagram. These approaches allow researchers to understand the representation and discussion of topics on Instagram and contribute to the understanding of the platform's role in shaping social norms. Multi-sited research can be also used in Instagram as a data source alongside other social media platforms like Facebook or Twitter, or online forums like blogs. For instance, track various hikers over 4 years through their Instagram posts, podcasts, blogs, and magazine articles. However, ethical consideration for this research include respecting people's welfare, minimizing harm, and acting fairly and justly. Instagram is an appealing research site due to its vast data, visually appealing presentation, accessibility, public domain status, and searchability. Its unique features such as images, hashtags, and visual stories differentiate it from other social media platforms, contributing to its social appeal. And that's it for Instagram. Thank you. Designing qualitative research for working with social media big data sets. The social media forms a natural part of the daily lives of a large segment of the population. It impedes on health, recreational, political, and other behaviors that are relevant to many researchers' goals. Social media can be also be exploited as a convenient and unobtrusive source of public opinion and activity information. It has the potential for big data approaches with more text than a researcher could gather through interviews or focus group in giving insights that can complement qualitative investigations. The scope of investigation includes users' perspectives, experience, actions, language use, understand on social media. This includes understanding discourse in transphobic tweets, YouTube influencers' views on racism accusations, teens' experiences with online bullying, and the reactions of newly diagnosed cancer patients to support. The design is driven by the technical possibilities for gathering large-scale social media data and the types of methods for extracting meaning for big text data. The social web as a data source offers advantages such as not being influenced by researcher actions, but also disadvantages like posts being elicited by or aimed at others. Social media texts are less useful for issues rarely discussed online or with important aspects not discussed online. The theoretical background assumptions of the approach are based on the assumption that the issue being researched has a substantial public presence with many relevant texts available on the social web. The social media big data research design aims to identify a sample of text or users for qualitative analysis within a larger collection. This primary analysis should provide a strong initial sample for further qualitative analysis. As the large size of social media data necessitates other techniques to narrow down the sample. The first stage of a research project involves setting broad goals that are sensitive to the availability and accessibility of relevant text. This can be repeated several times until the condition is met. Designing research to identify text or users for qualitative analysis is beneficial for two reasons. Identifying appropriate text for analysis from natural sources for public sharing and discussion on social media, and ensuring accessibility. For a social media big data project, text must be public and available in a large scale format, such as users' tweets, Twitter queries, and YouTube comments. Topic must be discussed by thousands of people in the social media for enough data to exist. A qualitative social media data analysis project involves selecting a scope and data source and analyzing four types of project: Twitterers, Twitter topics, YouTubers, and YouTube video topics. Data collection methods are crucial for qualitative investigations, and factors vary between scopes. Careful selection criteria are necessary for influential and active pro-ANA tweeters, as identifying these accounts can be time consuming. The pilot data collection and analysis exercise is a crucial stage in the research process, assessing the feasibility of the project. It involves collecting a sample of data and examining its volume and relevance to the research goals. This stage may reveal that the project may not succeed due to the lack of relevant text or needing changes in decisions. The main data collection stage involves waiting for the software to gather all specified text. If Twitter academic API permission is not available, data collection should begin as early as possible to capture anticipatory discussion and post-event analysis. The exploration stage of data analysis is crucial for a comprehensive understanding of collected data. It involves reading random text, examining active users, trends over time, and comparing with other issues or reference sets. This stage helps identify interesting themes, influential people, trends, and contextualizing prevalent words and tweets. Thematic analysis is also employed for analysis. This text discusses the ethical considerations of using public social media data for research, focusing on public secondary data rather than personal or private information. It discusses the limitation of this research designing method such as assigning necessary data or user information. The text also discusses the limitation of age, gender, and other demographic scope in public social media, which is rarely included. While age information is not available for Twitter and YouTube, gender can be inferred from usernames and pronouns, making it easier to limit projects by gender. And that's it. Thank you.